Nate Brannen is one of the most decorated distance runners in Canadian history and holds 4 Canadian track and field records in the indoor and outdoor 1,000 meters, 2,000 meters, and indoor 1 mile. Born in Cambridge, Ontario, and while attending Preston High School, Nate excelled in cross-country and track and field. He won numerous provincial and national championships and was the youngest competitor in any event at the World Athletics Championships in 2001.
The funny thing is, I always tell people that I didn't really choose to be a distance runner. It was one of the sports that kind of chose me. I grew up playing a lot of sports and was pretty successful in the sports I did, but running was the sport I kind of excelled at, and luckily I stuck with it, and it brought me to 3 Olympic Games and about 5 World Championship teams, and led to a professional running career.
Nate attended the University of Michigan, where he was an 11-time All-American in cross-country and track and won 4 National Collegiate Athletic Association titles. He was named the university's Athlete of the Year in 2003.
I don't know if I could say one person or coach influenced me the most during my career. I was very fortunate to have 3 very successful and good coaches during my, 18-year running career, from high school to college to professional. So all of them played a very important role in getting me to where I am as both a runner and a person.
A member of 18 national teams, Nate won 6 national championships in the 1,500 meter and made it to a final in every major track and field competition, including the Olympics, World Championships, and the Commonwealth Games.
The thing I enjoyed most about competing was seeing how far I could push myself. So going out there and seeing if I could, obviously break Canadian records was a big thing, but that just meant I was running that much faster. I just wanted to see how fast I could be compared to the rest of the world in the event that I actually chose.
Competing in the 2002 and 2006 Commonwealth Games, Nate won a silver medal in the men's 1,500 meter in 2006. He earned a spot on the Canadian Summer Olympic team and competed in the 2008 Beijing, 2012 London, and 2016 Rio de Janeiro Games. Nate was captain of the Canadian track and field team for the 2012 Olympics, and he finished 10th in the men's 1,500 meter final during the 2016 Games.
Mark, thank you. Nate, a jogging start, a blazing fast finish. Did it throw your game plan out of whack?
Coming into a race like this, there is no game plan. You kind of prepare for anything to happen. I wasn't expecting a 350 type race, but you never know in the 15. That's why it's such a fun event.
In 2015, Nate competed in his first Pan American Games, winning the silver medal in the men's 1,500 meter in Toronto. During his running career, Nate has broken 7 Canadian records.
The achievement I'm most proud of was probably making my very first Olympic team in 2008. I chased it in 2004, unfortunately got injured, and then came back 4 years later and actually came off of a back surgery, which kept me out for about 6 months. So there's a lot of hiccups between 2004 and 2008, and finally hitting the standard and qualifying for the Canadian 2008 Olympic team was a big achievement and something I'd been chasing for a long time. And that kind of set me up for the rest of my career, making the 2012 and 2016 Olympic teams.
When Nate retired from competition in 2018, he had run for almost 13 years as a professional, and during that time, the lowest he was ever ranked was 20th in the world. Nate is currently the cross-country head coach at St. Edward High School in Lakeview, Ohio. Congratulations, Nate Brannen.
I would like to start off by thanking the committee for nominating me for the Waterloo County Sports Hall of Fame, and also congratulations to my fellow inductees. I was very fortunate to have great coaches that helped me achieve what I did in my sport, starting with Pete Grimbergs in high school who was my club coach at Tri-City Track Club. He took a naive kid who thought he was a hockey player and showed him the possibility in the sport of track and field. I truly believe that Pete paved the foundation for my career, and without him, I may never have had the opportunities I did in my sport. After high school, I went on to the University of Michigan on a full athletic scholarship and was coached by Ron Warhurst. Ron and Pete couldn't have been more different on so many levels, while at the same time so similar. They had this ability to bring the best out of people and help them see their potential. 14 years of my career was being coached and mentored by these two. In 2009, with much hesitation, I decided to join a new group and a new coach. For those who know me, know I like structure and routine, so this is very foreign to me to start fresh with something new at this point in my career. From 2009 to the time I retired in 2018, there was a lot of change in my life, from a new coach, getting married to my wife, Teresa Brannen, and the birth of my daughter, Gianna, in 2011, and son, Grayson, in 2014, not to mention making a couple Olympic teams. I know some thought having kids at my prime may have been a distraction, but it was the exact distraction I needed. It helped give me something extra to fight for when racing or training, and also allowed me to be away from the sport when I needed a break. When I was on the track doing a workout, I was fully engaged in that session. When I was home, I was simply daddy to 2 young, amazing kids and a husband to a beautiful wife. I'd be lying to say it wasn't difficult at times when I was exhausted from a tough session and just needed a rest, but the kids needed my attention, and I wouldn't change that for the world. I'm very thankful for what the sport has given me, and I love that I had a cheering section at home along the way. I've always been very proud to say I was from Cambridge in Waterloo County, and no matter where I am in the world, I will always call this home. Thank you again for this nomination. It means the world to me knowing I have the support in my hometown. Thanks.